Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to iCloudGo. If your iPhone on iOS 27 says iPhone locked to owner, you're stuck on the activation lock screen, or you forgot your Apple account password, don't panic just yet. A lot of people immediately think their iPhone is permanently locked or completely unusable. But in most cases, that's not what's happening. This is usually Apple's activation lock kicking in. It's tied to Find My, and its job is pretty simple. Even if an iPhone gets erased or factory reset, Apple still checks whether that device is linked to an Apple account. That's why you can factory reset an iPhone on iOS 27 and still end up seeing iPhone locked to owner. So how do you actually get back into your iPhone? The first thing I'd always recommend is using Apple's official method. If you bought the iPhone from someone else and you can still contact them, ask them to remove the device from their Apple account. They'll need to open Find My or log in to iCloud.com/find. Select your iPhone from the list of devices, then remove it from the account. Once they do that, tap the back button and wait for the device to remove the activation lock, then continue with the setup process. For a lot of people, that's literally the fix. And honestly, this part is kind of funny. Some videos show this exact process. Removing the device from the Apple account, the activation lock disappears, and then they present it like their own special unlock method worked. But that's not what happened. The lock disappeared because the original owner removed the device from their Apple account. That's Apple's activation lock working exactly as designed. Now maybe this is actually your own iPhone and you simply forgot your Apple account password. That's a different situation. Apple already provides an account recovery process. Reset your password, recover your account, sign back in, and continue setting up your iPhone. If you can verify that the account belongs to you, getting access back is usually pretty straightforward, but maybe neither of those options works. In that case, contacting Apple support is probably your best next step. If you still have proof of purchase or other ownership records, Apple may be able to remove the activation lock for you. If none of the official methods work for you, you can also try temporarily accessing your device by using DNS to bypass the activation lock. Go back to the Wi-Fi screen. Tap the Info button and change the DNS settings based on your region. Save the settings, then restart your phone. Once that's done, reconnect to Wi-Fi. This will allow you to access a multifunctional website. You can set the language, browse the web, watch videos, play games, and more. Although you can't remove the activation lock, you'll still be able to use some of your phone's features. If you have an old iPhone that's also stuck with an activation lock issue, I'd recommend trying 4U to fix it. You can find it in the link in the description section. Connect your iPhone to your computer. Launch 4U, choose Remove iCloud Activation Lock, and follow the on-screen instructions. 4U will guide you through the entire process, step by step. Once the iPhone has been successfully put into DFU mode, the process of removing the activation lock will begin. Once done, your iPhone will restart, and then you'll be able to use it. That's how to fix iPhone locked to owner and activation lock on iOS 27. If you still have questions, leave your iPhone model and your issue in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more iPhone guides. And as always, peace.